think about the words ancestral forthcoming, what comes to my mind is an image uh, of Kunta Kinte rising out of ashes like a phoenix. The part of myself that I had to remember rather than discover is that struggle and adversity was just as innate to me as it was reading. Being displaced to me beyond geography means somebody having control over your outcomes. Somebody now allowing people to have freedom to stay in the position that they're currently in. Displaced means that something is inputted in which everything had its say splash outwards. So whenever it got wet in our community growing up, what displaced us was crack cocaine. And once they put that bomb in our communities, we've been struggling ever since to get back into the back in community. Well, the wisdom that I've inherited that I refuse to let die, that was in prison. I'm saying that I spent majority of my life in a cage. Um, Experiences that cultivated throughout that process, going through puberty, my mind developing under complex situations. I refuse to let that die. I refuse to forget that. I refuse to diminish that because that's a lot of who I am. That's what made me, and it helped me survive the conditions that I went through, and to be free. I'm gonna use those same things that I survived off. I'm saying to my benefit. I hope my descendants remember me as someone who created the change that they envisioned and only dreamed about. And I played my part in the process to, for us becoming the same great black people. Uh, that the memories of all our ancestors that were civil rights leaders, those that freed us, those that rebelled on the ships, those that rebelled before they got on the ships, those that rebelled before they even got put in chains in Africa. I'm saying that all those, I'm saying that we rebel, and the rebelling is still in our heart, and I'm saying in our nature. And if they thinking we forgot it, I'm saying I'm here, and I'm saying I rebel. Every chance I get, I enjoy it. Incarceration challenged who I was, man. Um, because you have it makes you adapt to something you're not really who you are. Um, like no one grows up and aspires to go to prison and be on the yard watching somebody get stabbed. Um, no one aspires to be there going to canteen begging for food. No one aspires to have to beg another man for some tissue. No one aspires for that, right? But when you get there, you have to become the system. You have to become what you're in. I refuse to become, while incarcerated, an inmate, uh, a slave, uh, obedient individual, uh, and all the things that I'm saying, a programmer. I'm saying I refuse to be all that because, like I didn't come to prison following rules. You putting me here is not gonna make me follow the rules. These Africans around me, these brothers, I'm saying this community I'm around, these convicts I'm around, this culture I'm around, we have our own set of rules, and I respect those rules. I'm saying, but that badge, that green uniform you wear, that shit don't mean shit. You're nobody. You're a peon. You ain't no better than a Kmart security guard with a badge. You're not. There's no difference to me. Um, Change comes from the inmate population. Change comes from the convicts within, from the education from within. Nothing the prison population and CDCR did anything to change me. I changed myself with the help of the brothers. The principles of Black August: discipline, Um, I would say understanding know who I am, knowing know what you've been through, and sometimes what discipline means to me may not mean to somebody else, but having self discipline, um, I learned in prison requires you could think whatever you want, pretty much say what you want. I'm saying, but watch how you say it. But I'm saying your actions, everything. So long as you don't react, you're disciplined. So if me and somebody else has if me and somebody else has a negative encounter, I'm disciplined enough to, I'm saying, hold my anger back. Um, the sacrifice it taught me. Oh man. Oh, I was in the cell for it. It taught me, I'm saying, sacrifice was like for political prisoners. It's crazy. They sacrifice for families. Uh, every sacrifice, I'm saying, memories of their loved ones. They sacrifice their freedom at times. They sacrifice privileges at times. Um, and during the month of Black August, they sacrifice food. They fast. They work out at 90-degree weather. They don't drink no water. They educate themselves, and they sacrifice their own being for the betterment of the yard, for the brothers that aren't participating in it. They show that what they can do, and they're invited into that community. So they sacrifice a lot. I'm saying, but most importantly, sacrifice ourselves for the greater good uh, of of being. I'm saying a political person. And the transformation in Black August, I'll say from what I've seen, see what I've seen. See brothers going to Black August, they may be drinking a lot. They may not have been in the best of shape. They may have lost their way. Uh, but when they had the Black August, they start doing that routine. One, they out there, no matter what car it is. You feel me? Some cars Some cars don't. Some people, some ethnic cultures, I'm saying they do Black August kind of in a 2 month span. I'm saying I got some partners, friends. They call it Bloody July, and I'm saying every Bloody July they out there doing the same education, and they blend that into Black August. For them, it's 2 long months, and you know, the transformation from. I'm saying I know people from all other cars that help participate with them in the same Bloody August. So it's like it's a community thing, and you learn is just how it's a brother's way of in that process of challenging themselves. I'm saying and educating themselves and showing that I'm saying I'm gonna speak as if I was in prison that we're Africans. I'm saying we're Dougas, we're Africans, we're brothers. I'm saying and we're warriors. And though you don't see us out here set 12 months, I'm saying, out the year, every day doing this, this is what we do. And from the moment, from late July to the end of Black August, some brothers, I'm saying, go in out of shape, come out in shape, they come out and more educated, they come out more firmness in their blackness. I'm saying, calling somebody brother means something to me. I'm saying, like, I'd rather call, I not use the N word a lot, but I'd rather call a lot of people my brother. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ndugu? Sakitu. You know what I'm saying? Because the language be spoken there, and I'm saying it's just um recognizing that Swahili, they say, is a bachelor language, so that's the language of the people. We speak in there, it doesn't mean nothing, just education. People come out, I'm saying, fluent in Swahili, they come out uh learning sign language. Some come out learning different languages. Like the transformation is like a caterpillar to a butterfly. They're full of a black butterfly like this. This is also like we have 3 tiers. They have Bloody July. So as the Africans do when you're in prison, what brothers do when we're in prison. Um, and I would say I didn't participate. You know what I'm saying, like I was one in the sidelines. Like I'm doing next year. Never could do it right. But I had Sally that did it, and everyone trying to encourage me. They would do Ramadan, so the brothers themselves would do Ramadan. Ramadan's for the Muslims, you know what I'm saying? But Ramadan's, I'm saying, the prison is a black thing, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you have some outsiders come in, you know what I'm saying, from other cars that sit with us. But Ramadan, I'm saying, is a way to get, I'm saying, community and stuff. So we have Ramadan. They'll fast for Ramadan. And while they're in prison, the Muslims, I'm saying, hands down, get treated bad. Right? Every Ramadan's a fight for Islam in prison. Every Ramadan. The whole 18 years I was in there, I didn't see not one Ramadan that went smoothly. I'm saying so. Um, they had to stick to it. They had the pills. So those brothers would fight for Ramadan and they'll get Ramadan.